I want to give you guys a simple strategy that you can use even if you just started trading yesterday. This is not going to require a whole lot of experience on the charts to kind of draw these out. You can, draw them to the long side as well as to the short side. The example that we're going to go over is a trade from my live stream today. Again, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel with the notifications on, definitely recommend to do that because I do go live multiple times a week, live trading the futures markets, trading the NASDAQ. So what we're looking at here is a 5-minute time frame. What I was kind of explaining on the live stream is I was going over a couple of the moving averages that I use on my chart as confluence, as a source of direction. What we're looking at is the yellow line, which is 200 SMA. We are looking at the red line, which is the 50 SMA. And we are looking at the 20 SMA, which is the white line that you see on the chart. This, upward sloping line here, a little bit of a bear flag. And that's what I want to cover with you. Again, drawing out flags is very discretionary because of the fact that you can kind of adjust them however you see fit, right? But what I like to do is I like to look for big moves down, okay, or a big move up. In this particular case, a big move down. What I also like to look at is where is price trading at in correlation with my moving averages. Well, obviously we're trading below the moving averages, so price is bearish. I'm looking for short-sighted trades. So I'm really not getting excited on the pops. I'm not getting excited on the dead cat bounces. As you can see, we bounced into the 20 SMA and then it started to roll over. So it was at this time, right about here, when I had a little bit of a flag. And I kind of mentioned on the live stream here that if we break down below this, let's let it crack through. Again, you can take first entry, which is taking that first initial move, or you can allow the flag to get broken and then take confirmation of the new low wick. Now, again, I took a couple trades today where I took first entry, kind of got stopped out, and then all of the trades where I waited for second entry, those did a lot better. So just, take it from me. Wait for the second entry always. Again, you might miss a couple of moves here and there, but waiting for the second entry tends to be a little bit more of the safer play. Now, as we started to bounce, we didn't come through and break the flag at this point in time, but that's why these flags are so important and they're so helpful, because all you have to do is just to continue to extend it out, right? Just keep it on the same line. I generally like to, draw my flags at least with 2 touch points. If I can get 3 touch points, that's great. So 1, 2, 3, that's going to validate my flag. And then until we break it, I'll just keep extending it out. And the more I extend it out, the longer, the bigger the move is going to be. You can see we got rejected at the 200 SMA. Here's your breakthrough of the flag, okay? And then what you're going to do here is wait for it to break the flag and then wait for the confirmation. Confirmation is putting in a new low through the flag and then taking the entry as soon as the following candle confirms the new low through the flag. Now, what I like to do a lot of the times, depending on what my P&L is for the day, like let's say I've got $500 in the green. I might consider trading 1, maybe 2 minis on this and looking for 4, 5, 6 points on a very quick scalp. Because that's going to take my $500 day to potentially a $700 day, $800 day, $650 day. If it was earlier in the session where maybe let's say I'm break even or maybe I'm only up $100, I'll probably consider trading between 3 and 5 micros, and I'll look for something a little closer to 10 points. That way I know that I'm going to get somewhat close to $20 a contract, which could be a $100 trade. And that's kind of how I, start to build my day up and try to, what I call build a little bit of a cushion. But either or, the choice is yours on how much size you want to actually take. If you want to start trading these and start practicing, Apex is 80% off for the next 48 hours, I believe. You can use code DAnthony to save on that. If you guys want to try daytraders.com out, I definitely would recommend it as well. I just got funded with them yesterday. I need one more flip day of at least $100 and that account is secured. So trying them out as well, you can use code DAnthony. But on this particular move, you can see you get a lot more than 5 points. You get a lot more than 10 points. Again, the choice is yours. This range of this candle was 51 points. If you have the stones to hold it and move your stop loss to break even and try to squeeze every last ounce of it out of the move as possible, go for it. But for me, today I operated at like around the 81.2% winning rate percentage. That doesn't happen all the time, but for me, I feel that I can have a little bit more of those days than not, because I'm taking the small profits and because I walk away when I'm green. So someone had asked today on the live stream, what do I do? I was up $500. I kind of gave it all back and now I'm down 1,200. What's the easiest way to walk away? Well, the question was answered in the question. You've got to walk away. There's nothing I can do to tell you that's going to help with that. You've got to get your butt out of the chair and you got to go do something else. That more so to me sounds like discipline, and that to me sounds like having the conviction to actually walk away. And sometimes, I hate to say it, but you have to run your head through the wall a million times and get absolutely sick of doing the same stupid crap over and over and over until you finally get fed up, and then you throw in the white towel and you say, okay, I don't care if I'm green $200 on a day. I don't care if I'm green $400 on a day. I'm going to walk away, right? I'm here to tell you, you're not going to make $1 million trading your prop firm account on a day in and day out basis. You're just not going to do it, okay? You're not even going to make $100,000 today. You're not going to make $50,000 today. The odds of you doing that, very slim to none. So instead of trying to overachieve, be comfortable with the $200 day. Be comfortable with the $400 day. Accumulate those days. After 30 days, assuming that you're trading on your P's and Q's, you're respecting your trade plan, you're not getting out of hand, you'll be eligible for a payout, guys. If you want to continue to scale, you just add more accounts to that queue and you're going to do just fine. But practice these flag patterns. Look for big drops in the market. Look for periods of consolidation where we move higher. Extend those trend lines out, and when you get those breakdowns or breakouts through the trend lines, allow it to break. And then if you get confirmation on a following candle through that break, fire that trade away, guys. Scalp till your little heart desires. Walk away when you're green. Let me know how you guys do in the next 30 days. Again, if you guys need those accounts, 80% off. Use code DAnthony. If you want to trade with me, I do live trading. I do have a course. I do have a community. You guys can definitely join. That link is down in the description box below. Sometimes it helps holding yourself accountable with other traders. Sometimes it helps bouncing ideas and asking questions in real time. If you feel like that would be beneficial to you, definitely join the room. I would love to have you. As a matter of fact, I slashed the price 50% because I'm going to discontinue the community in terms of bringing in new people. I'm going to really focus on my trading this year, and I'm going to focus on the traders who I've been working with for a long time, a lot more. I'm going to do 3 or 5 spaces. I don't know how many I'm going to do. If 3 spaces go very quickly, I'll probably just cut it off. And just end on that. So if you do been on the fence about joining Evolution Traders, now's your opportunity. The price is cut in half, 50%. I'll see all of you guys on the next one.